And we'll be watching the Huskies' towering tight end. He got to the century mark in receiving last week with a pair of scores. It's the Huskies and the Shamrocks. Next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Dublin Shamrocks and the Toronto Huskies. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt.
Have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. When you look at this defense, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. The pickup there, 5 yards. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down.
Julio Jones all alone. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. He'll look to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time he had the speed to win that race.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
Now that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. What a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using, gap scheme, power scheme, zone running.
There he goes, left side. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 39 yards there, a big one. We'll make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions, they're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. On the ground with a tight end. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Andrew Ogletree, his first touchdown on the year. And the Huskies respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, the big play prior to this one got him down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last 2 plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off, and you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. Downfield, and he's got Olave. Touchdown! Chris Olave. 49 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver, because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down. So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here. But at the same time, in the NFL, you can do so much more.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Dublin's offense now set to take over. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The numbers for him from a week ago, 11 catches, 136 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Dublin with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Shamrocks go up by 2 touchdowns. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section. They're trying to figure out their way.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And down inside the 15 he goes. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did.
Touchdown! Andrew Ogletree. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Huskies have cut it back within a score. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
And you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
At the 33-yard line.
On second down, Kamara. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Back to throw here. And he is caught. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. 2nd and 13. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st down now with that clock rolling. Back to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. And he will have a 1st down as they get into field goal range as well, down at the 17-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. He's going to try and take off with it. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. 2nd and 1. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Huskies have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he will handle first down as they get into the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on, this is caught at the 20. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Huskies come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He completes it to Olave. And he's got this down to the 35. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Samson Abuka just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
He's got his target. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Kamara fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Shamrocks are an extra point away from drawing level. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with a smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old-school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
They'll set up to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they'll try to run the option here. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Holding. Offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Pushing his way through. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now back to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Josh Gordon, a 14-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to take the lead. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Dublin's offense now set to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Toss play, Kamara. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down. He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Dublin.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to Toronto. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. Back to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Thomas from 17 yards out. And the Shamrocks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Michael Thomas who ends it with a touchdown reception. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Back to throw here. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2nd and 1 from the 2. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Shamrocks have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Lutz good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Well, put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. That's caught inside the 20. And a huge play that time. 56 yards.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown, but he's just been absolutely unstoppable, and he comes up with yet another gigantic play.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Huskies are an extra point away now for tying this ball game. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Gay is on for the point after. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
I think the defenders have to feel pretty good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the offense. They actually won one because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. Couple of touchdown passes, almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well, I think Lady Luck was on his side.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And fights through one man. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He'll drop to throw. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Kamara up the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. The left side completion to Jones. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. His throw incomplete. Try to get that one to Chris Olave, and it's 3rd and short. He'll look to throw. Jones has it. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. The kick by Lutz is good, and they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
In motion goes the tight end. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 17 yards there on third down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for the #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And finally down it goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Here's 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may...
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 4, 55 seconds remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Pass complete, Thomas. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. He's back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And down in inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath, and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Lutz with the extra point, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Dublin, the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Toronto, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.